In this video, I'm going to show you why targeting a low ACOS on Amazon is actually costing you a lot of money in missed profit and sales that you are not getting on Amazon. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Miguel. I'm the founder of PPC Room, and we manage around $100 million per year in total sales for our clients. We basically help them grow from 7 figures to multi 7 and 8 figures on Amazon. And in this video, I'm going to help you with changing your mindset about why you just freak out as a seller. Many sellers still in 2025, they freak out when your ACOS goes up. And the reality is ACOS is not equal profitability, okay? And it doesn't also mean that your sales are going down because your ACOS is going up, okay? So I'm going in this video to change your mindset about it and basically show you an example where a brand is targeting low ACOS and has a lower profit than another brand that is targeting higher ACOS but is actually having a more profit at the end, okay? So let's do it. I will now share my screen. So basically, as you can see, why ACOS, low ACOS is costing you money on Amazon. So lots of sellers, I mean, they just come and they say, okay, my break-even ACOS, and by break-even ACOS, they say, okay, my gross margin is 20%. And if my ACOS is more than 20%, means I'm losing money. No, that's not true. Overall, if you look at the big picture, that's not true, okay? So that's usually the question lots of sellers have, and I'm just going to break it down, showing an actual example of a brand. So I'll just brand number 1 and basically brand number 2, and just showing you why that's not the case, okay? So this brand number 1, so they are targeting low ACOS overall, and they just focus around ACOS. They, as I say here, so they have a very low ACOS, 20%. They focus most of their spending on brand keywords, and they also brag a lot about having these auto campaigns with the very low bids, that they have 5% ACOS, and they just target all these very low search volumes and all that stuff, and of course they just have a very low ACOS, okay? Now see, this brand is getting total sales around $100,000. They spend $5,000, and they have a 25, actually I was saying 25% ACOS. So yeah, they get in advertising sales around $20,000, and the rest from organic sales, okay? So their tacos, which is, okay, like tacos is PPC spend divided by total sales. So tacos around 5%. And so I just assume the same COGS for both brands. I mean, around 35%. The Amazon fees around 15%. It's more, unfortunately, I know, but just for simplification to be this way. And basically the profit, the deduction of the ad spend, COGS, and the fees. So this case, this brand, because this brand is only focusing on brand keywords and other keywords that are already ranking very high, like in position number 1 or number 2 organically. Of course, they are very comfortable with a very low ACOS, but they are not conquering more, acquiring new customers. They are not going beyond their specific market, and so that limits a lot their growth. Okay, yes, they are very with their ego saying that they are very happy with the ACOS, but that's not good long term, because see, these guys, this brand makes $45,000 in profit. This brand makes 55, so $10,000 difference in net profit. Okay, so I'll show you now example for the brand number 2, which has a higher ACOS and higher profit as well. So in this case, because this brand is targeting more like getting incremental sales and going after keywords that they don't rank well organically, and even keywords that they don't rank on page 1 at all, they are going conquer using the advertising more sales. Okay, over time, as they get more sales through the ads, yes, they will get a higher ACOS for those keywords because you're not as relevant yet for those. But over time, if you keep converting, you'll get into page one and you'll get leverage to the organic position that you have for those keywords. So this brand, they are leveraging PPC for organic growth and acquiring new customers using basically getting incremental sales. Okay, like I explained. And so they focus most of their sales on the keywords that are not ranking well. So in this case, instead of $100,000, they get $150,000 in sales, more $50,000 in sales because they are like going after a bigger market. Yes, they are spending, instead of 5,000, they are spending 20,000. Okay, instead of ACOS of 25, they have an ACOS of 40%, and their tacos instead of 5 is 13. Okay, and of course the advertising sales ratio to total sales is also higher. So, but in these guys, if you do all the math, they do more. Okay, so hopefully, after seeing these, you get to understand why. I mean, it's just a bad idea to focus only on with the low ACOS, because long term you will not get the results that you want in terms of growth. Now, understanding now, I mean, now that I just sold you on these, okay, just you just understand the math behind. I'm going to explain you more in deep each part of why this happens. Okay, so first is you need to understand the role of Amazon advertising when selling on Amazon. The goal of Amazon advertising is to basically grow your organic ranking. That's it. Get more organic ranking, because not just generating cheap sales or just another sale at 5% ACOS. That's not the goal of Amazon advertising. It's to increase your organic ranking over time, and doing that by getting incremental sales, showing up for keywords that you are not ranking in page one and the top middle of the page, or you are just not ranking at all on page one. Okay. So that's that, and like I said, and it's a big problem when people just focusing on ACOS, and it's just the tunnel vision. It's very, very bad because it's just one part of the equation in terms of profitability. I mean, just quickly, main differences of ACOS, TACOS, and profitability. ACOS measures the efficiency of the ads only. Okay, doesn't measure the whole thing. TACOS shows it's a more holistic measure because it's the total spend divided by total sales. Okay, but low TACOS, as you've seen in this example as well. See, this one has 5% TACOS, this one has 13% TACOS. Doesn't always mean more profitability. Okay, so it always depends on your whole picture and what's the volume of organic sales that you are getting as well. And profitability should be the one that you take the most attention with. Okay, so that's the metric that means a lot. I mean, if that's the only metric you should care about. Okay. Now, use cases where you're low, basically, I mean, like I said, I mean, it's just a repetition of like brand number one. So basically, you just focusing on brand keywords, and you're targeting all those very cheap keywords and so on. So just all makes sense. So that's the whole point. So hopefully, by now you understood that the solution for these, is to shift your focus from ACOS and TACOS and to shift it towards profitability. Okay, so using Amazon PPC as a tool to support your organic growth and increasing total sales, and by driving incremental sales by showing your ads on pages on keywords where you are not in the middle top of page one, or not ranking at all on page one. And yeah, so that's basically that. Another thing that besides all is you always need to be taking care of is wasted spend, because wasted spend means like it's a click, you don't convert into a sell at all. Doesn't matter if you have a good ACOS or bad ACOS. A wasted spend, it's a wasted spend in any case. Wasted ad spend is relevant for this brand and is also relevant for this brand. So that's it. Hopefully this was helpful and you just change your mindset about having a low ACOS. If you want help to make you increase your brand revenue and profit, just let us know. And yeah, so I subscribe to the channel. I will be doing a lot more of these videos, and yeah, hopefully with these advanced strategies you can grow your business on Amazon as well. Okay, so thank you, bye bye, see you.